In this video, we are looking at stem cells, so we're going to explain what they are and why they are considered so important in both biology and medicine, and then we will examine a few examples in more detail, specifically embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells found in animals, as well as plant stem cells which exist in a part of the plant known as the meristem tissue. To begin with, let's understand what exactly stem cells are. There are really two main features you need to remember about stem cells. Firstly, stem cells are capable of dividing through a process known as mitosis, which means one single stem cell can divide to produce two cells, which can divide into 4, then 8, and so on, forming many identical cells. Secondly, and just as importantly, stem cells can differentiate, which means they can transform or change into specialized cells. So one stem cell could become a nerve cell, while another might become a skin cell, or even a blood cell, depending on the body's requirements. These two properties make stem cells extremely valuable. To understand the significance of stem cells, let's consider how human life begins. Life starts when a sperm cell fertilizes an egg cell, creating a single cell called a zygote. This one cell marks the beginning of a new organism. Over the next few days, this zygote repeatedly divides by mitosis, forming a small cluster of identical cells, which we call an embryo. These early cells are called embryonic stem cells, and they are unique because they have the potential to become absolutely any kind of cell in the human body. That means they can turn into a nerve cell, a muscle cell, a red blood cell, or any other type of cell that the developing body will eventually need. As the embryo continues to grow and develop over the course of roughly 9 months, these embryonic stem cells continue to divide and specialize into all the different kinds of cells that make up a fully functioning baby. However, once we reach adulthood, we no longer have these highly versatile embryonic stem cells. Instead, adults have other kinds of stem cells that are a little more limited. These adult stem cells are still useful, but they are partially specialized already, meaning they can only become certain types of cells. For example, within the center of some large bones there is a jelly-like substance called bone marrow. This bone marrow contains adult stem cells, which can still divide by mitosis, but can only differentiate into a few specific types of cells such as red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. The role of these adult stem cells is mainly to replace cells that are lost or damaged throughout life, helping the body repair itself, but they do not have the ability to form entirely new tissues in the same way that embryonic stem cells can. Now, let's move on to plant stem cells. In plants, stem cells are found in a region of tissue called the meristem. Meristem tissue is located in areas of the plant where growth continues to occur, such as at the tips of roots and shoots. As the plant grows, the stem cells in these regions remain unspecialized and continue to divide and then differentiate into all the various types of plant cells that the plant needs to survive and function properly. These may include palisade cells, which are involved in photosynthesis, phloem and xylem cells that help to transport sugars and water throughout the plant, and root hair cells, which are essential for absorbing water and mineral ions from the soil. One particularly important feature of plant stem cells is that, unlike in animals, these plant stem cells remain present and active throughout the plant's entire life, allowing for continuous growth and repair. In contrast, the embryonic stem cells in animals typically disappear once the body has fully developed. So, to summarize, stem cells are remarkable because they can both divide many times and also specialize into other types of cells. Embryonic stem cells can become any cell in the body and are found in early development. Adult stem cells are more limited but still useful for replacing damaged cells, and plant stem cells found in meristem tissue play a vital role in ongoing plant growth. These capabilities make stem cells a critical topic in both scientific research and medical treatments, especially for their potential in regenerative medicine and tissue repair.